Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, July 22, 2021. Prime Minister Andrew Holness will inform the nation next Tuesday on what revised measures will be implemented to control the COVID-19 infection rate, which is on the rise again. He told Parliament on Wednesday that the uptick in new cases, as well as the transmission and positivity rates, may be pointing to the early stages of a third wave. Since the introduction of more relaxed measures, which are set to expire on August 10, the Prime Minister says daily case rates have been going up, so too the ratio of test samples that come back positive and the transmission rate.
Based on the early warning signs that we are seeing, the COVID subcommittee of Cabinet will be meeting this weekend to review the situation to consider whether there may be need to tighten some of the measures in advance of August.
The Prime Minister also stressed that while the Delta variant of the virus has not so far been detected on the island, we must brace for the possibility, as this is now the dominant strain globally.
I want to urge all Jamaicans to exercise extreme caution. This is not the time to become complacent. I want to reinforce the need for everyone to be vigilant about observing the protocols and keeping ourselves and each other safe.
He says procurement of the gene sequencing machine is almost completed and should be in the island in a few weeks. This will increase the country's ability to test for the different variants of COVID-19. In other news, government will be placing greater focus on the development of rural communities. Prime Minister Andrew Holness made the commitment recently, saying a rural development strategy has been created and is being utilized as an integral part of the economic growth plan. This is being done through the rural electrification program, the expansion of agricultural roads, improving access to water, and providing internet connectivity. Mr. Holness says the rehabilitation of rural roads will be a major plank of the strategy.
It is something that the government is aware of, is sensitive to, and is trying its best to provide the resources to address these roads. This is an example of the government's effort, and we are doing roads like this throughout the municipalities.
The Prime Minister was speaking Friday as he opened the rehabilitated Gall Road in St. Mary. It was completed by the St. Mary Municipal Corporation at a cost of $5 million. While in St. Mary, Mr. Holness also handed over 40 tablets and a printer to 4 schools in the parish. The devices were issued under his Positive Jamaica Foundation.
I want you to use these devices not as toys, not to play games. Yes, children will play games, but I also want you to use it to expand your knowledge, because this is how ultimately we are going to develop our rural communities, when we increase and improve the educational performance of students.
The Transport Ministry is moving to make all driver's license tests digital. Director of the Island Traffic Authority, Kanute Hare, tells JIS News that the move is expected to come into effect by the end of this year. He says it will allow for results of the road tests to be generated instantly after completion.
Jamaica will be the dominant motor vehicle department in this region. And we are ensuring that we are in alignment with modernity and best practices, and we intend to be in accordance with the government of Jamaica digitization policies. We intend to ensure that our operations are digital, right? So we want persons to have easy access and easy result.
He says the Island Traffic Authority is also equipping itself to execute night road spot check operations in collaboration with members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Residents of Almond Town in Kingston are the recent beneficiaries of 50 garbage disposal drums under the National Solid Waste Management Authority NSWMA's Drum at the Gate initiative. The agency's Director of Operations, Aretha McFarlene, says this forms part of efforts to address the issue of improper storage and disposal of solid waste across the island.
We want the central Kingston and all communities right across Jamaica to stay clean. So we are issuing you with your own drums So you have control over your receptacles, don't it? So your garbage don't have to be littered all over the place.
During the handing over ceremony in the community on Friday, Ms. McFarlane reaffirmed the NSWMA's commitment to doing weekly garbage collection. Over the course of a year, Hardware and Lumber will donate 200 drums to the initiative. And finally, the Forestry Department has embarked on a pilot program to make its seedling production process more environmentally friendly. CEO and Conservator of Forest Ainsley Henry says the project aligns with the Ministry of Environment's ban on single-use plastics. It also complements the department's ramping up of seedling production in support of the National Tree Planting Initiative.
Currently, we are testing biodegradable bags in our nurseries to eliminate the use of single-use plastics from our tree production. We're confident that in addition to eliminating the single-use plastic bags, this will also enhance our customers' successes in their tree planting efforts, as they will no longer have to remove the seedlings from bags before planting.
Mr. Henry has revealed that the department is also reusing materials from an old nursery to build additional shade houses at its facilities. Up to June 30, the agency had distributed and planted more than 650,000 seedlings under the National Tree Planting Initiative. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.